I'll be right there, guys. I'm just fixing something. Hold on. All right. Let's see what happens. Oh, come on, bro. How am I supposed to know that? You know what? Let me move this damn thing. Okay. God. I got the platinum for this once. I think there's only 4 versions of this right now, currently. God. So anyway, it's ridiculously cold here in New York City. What's the temperature? 12 fucking degrees. Like, it's just insane. It's gonna get down to 6 degrees. Come on, man. I can't go anywhere. My body cannot take the cold at all. Like, at all. Like, I'm just become like my kryptonite. Like, I can't take it. So I don't go out, right? And then I'm not feeling great. Of course not. And now I'm trying to get myself together in game because I had a rough day all day. And then I got the stupid drain annoying me, as well as other things. Oh, come on. God. And I got the platinum for this once, but I just want to get the rest of them done. It's hard for me even to pick what I want to play, because I don't want to play anything. And I'm trying to get myself out of it. You know? It's just like, I don't want to get into a depression. I don't want to get into like whatever. So I started doing funny videos. I started being Sky Havoc. I got some platinums on that account. Just for shits and giggles. But ultimately, like, I'm trying to find something. What's up, Palzio? I'm trying to find something that's just gonna make me want to play. Because right now I'm just not feeling anything. And it's probably because I don't feel good also. Like, I'm having issues with my stomach as usual. The weather is too cold. But then because it's too cold, I can't really take going out. So now I feel confined in the house. So I'm getting all depressed and stuff. Yeah. Sky Havoc is resting. Nah. I made a joke like on Twitter. I'm like, you imagine if you added up all the platinums I got as myself and my characters, how many platinums I would have total? God. I had originally that time, I made that joke. I said, what's going to happen when I get to be number one? And I says, well, I'm going to need to go into competition with myself to make it interesting. So I said, oh, I should just play as, you know, be Sky Havoc and get a whole bunch of platinums. Oh, there's more than 2 accounts. That's the mystery, actually. I'm like, so I said, I originally did a joke years ago, right, where I'm fighting with Sky Havoc, and Sky Havoc's like, I'm going to go into the gaming field and blah, 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 right? And then Joey Jupiter chimed in and said he wanted to be a gamer too. And then I said, what, it's like all the alternate universe Matrixlord's gonna gamers? So like the joke was that I was gonna be, when I got to be number one on PlayStation profiles, I wanted the other accounts to be number 2, 3, 4, 5, like, oh, underneath me, myself. Me versus myself. And people thought it was a joke. But it really wasn't a fucking joke because I was doing it, right? I got like fucking over 1,000 goddamn fucking trophies to Sky Havoc. And Unknown was my game advisor at the time. And he's like, dude, like, you can't do both. Like, you gotta, you're taking away from your main account. Like, that's your thing. But I was Joey Jupiter account, Sky Havoc account. And then I'm like, I'm going to create accounts for every goddamn fucking character I have. And that's why if you really, I'm not going to say all the accounts, right? But if you got to know all the accounts that I've done and you add them up, you'd probably throw up. You'd probably throw up. And the funny thing is, like, I figured the TikTok people shit on me as it is, right? With all my platinums. But now, imagine having just one account that has 10,900 and like 18. And then that's just one account. There's like 2, fucking 3, who knows, right? You have no idea because I haven't shared it. You only know that there are 2 other accounts. There's Sky Havoc and Joey Jupiter. And I believe as Joey Jupiter, I have 250 platinums, right? You have no idea. Is there an account for Joe Gotts? Is there a count for Dignifacto? Is there a count for Mandakor? Is there a count for Jorga the Explorer? Is there a count for Joseph? Is there a count for Jolipa? Is there an account for Capster? Is there a count for, like, Vesper? Is there a count for Professor? All the characters. Imagine. You have no idea. People would probably lose their fucking shit if they uncovered the mystery. And because I wasn't in the mood, I'm like, fuck it. Let me just do a video of Sky Havoc and just fucking have fun with it. And then, of course, I'm trying to live stream and I couldn't live stream. Right? Because the fucking YouTube thing blocked me out of, like, and then they tried to pull some shit. I'm like, look, dude, I bought all these fucking games on my main account, and these are my accounts on here. I could fucking play. They wouldn't let me play the Jumpin' Burger on the Sky Havoc account. I'm like, I bought the fucking game. It's mine. Play whatever the fuck I want on my PlayStation. So for some reason, I wasn't allowed to play the Jumpin' Burger, but I was allowed to play the Jumping Pizza and the Jumping Pizza Turbo and whatever. I don't know what the fuck is going on, but then again, my PlayStation 4 is fucking weird, right? So I'm like, whatever. Whatever. So, and then I didn't realize I didn't have a camera, so that made no sense to even do the live streaming anyway. So I just filmed it with I'm holding it in one hand, talking in the other hand. Then my voice is getting all fucked up because, like, I'm not feeling good as it is, and doing the Sky Havoc voice really fucks up my throat. So then my voice is cracking in and out. I'm like, oh great, now I'm not even sounding like I'm supposed to. So it was just a night, man. But I tried to go with it. I tried to have fun with it. You know, dealing with the bad situation and just, you know, just laugh at the whole situation. I made the best of it. I hope you guys enjoyed the videos that I did, but yeah, pretty much. I mean, it's just, you know. And that's the thing is, like, because I'm getting depressed, right? I'm like, I'm sitting in my chair, right? And then I keep having to run to the bathroom because I'm having problems with my stomach, right? Then when I'm stable, I'm trying to, like, want to play something, and I don't want to play shit. And I'm going through 717 games. And I'm like, nope, 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 nope. And I'm like, say no to everything. So then after a while, I just put this game on, and I'm like fucking all night. Like, just trying to do this, and I can't even do it. And I'm like, no, I'm not hopping around. Now, yesterday, I got in the mood, and I'm like, all right. I want to clear out the backlog for PS4 and PS5, right? But I want to play the games that don't have platinums, right? Because I hate those, right? Like, unless there's a purpose behind it, right? So then I'm starting to play, and I realize some of these games are broken. And then I'm like, well, if it's broken, how do I fucking fix it, right? Because sometimes it's broken, but you could work around it, right? So there was the game Super Kids Lava. And they say, the fucking level 6 is broken, but if somehow you're able to survive, you got to go very slow and you got to be careful. And then once you pass level 6, you could do it, right? And then I'm doing it, and then all of a sudden, I'm not going in the lava, and then I'm in the middle of the fucking level where there's nothing to stop me. It won't go. It's broken. It's glitched. And for the first time ever, I said, fuck it. And I just deleted it completely from the library because I'm like, you know what? I'm not going to spend days on this shit fucking game. I'm not doing that. I'm not going to spend days on these shit games that are broken. If they're broken, fuck it. They're broken. I am not even going to try to fucking get the trophies because it's a waste of fucking time. Waste of time. So I deleted it. I said, fuck it. You know? But then you have to see, I'm making lists and lists and lists, and then all these lists I'm making, I'm not playing shit. I'm like, all right, maybe I'll do puzzle games. Maybe I'll do fighting games. I'm putting shit in categories. And I'm like, let me work on this. Let me work on the Survivor game. So I'm playing the Ultimate G, right? And then I'm like, all right, getting a trophy here or there, but I'm still not into it. I'm not platinuming it because I'm not into it. I'm like, it's like I'm forcing myself to play, and I don't want to fucking play. And then when I'm not playing, I'm watching the locale stuff, like every goddamn show I could possibly watch, right? And then for some reason, I'm getting depressed. I don't know why. I'm watching tonight. I'm getting depressed. I'm like, I'm watching locale live. I'm getting like mad depressed. I'm like, oh shit. The fuck is happening? So, it's funny how they had me on Locale Live, but they have no idea that I had other accounts. You imagine you add everything up, it's like 20,000 platinums? Shit. I don't even want to add it up right now, but I will at some point in time soon. I want to now focus on... I spent a little too much time with the other accounts. I'm going to just focus on my main account, try to get myself out of this depression, try to get myself together. Let me go on the chat here because it doesn't show all my messages. But, you know what? I'll just tell you, Mau. Oh, please. I don't even want to bother Sony because, you know, I don't want them to be like, yeah, goodbye, buddy. I'm going to ban your ass now. You're allowed to have multiple accounts, but still. I wanted to talk to you. I watch just about, whenever I can, as many locale shows as possible, right? Now, I'm a member of Reapers, right? So I actually did all the memberships possible. Not all, but like just enough, like we talked about, to get on the Discord, right? And then for some reason, I was getting gifted for the other shows. Why is it, though, with membership to, let's say, Reapers and this one, when I go on Locale Bus, they totally block people from commenting unless you do everything for them. I'm like, what the fuck, bro? Why can't I communicate on Bus because I'm a fucking, you know, I'm a member on Reaper to be on the Discord? Like, why is this the one show that won't allow it? Is it because of Amber Lynn Reed? Like, she just doesn't want fucking comments or what? Because I got every fucking show I can comment. And that show, it's like you can't do shit. I'm like, wow, that's fucked up. Not that I really watch it that much because I don't really like that whole universe there that they're trying to bring over. That's crazy. That's crazy that you're a member on so many shows on the universe, but they expect you to be a member of every single show. You realize how expensive that would be? That's crazy. That's crazy. I don't agree with that at all. Right. No, but I'm a member. I mean, I'm a member of Reaper. Yeah, I know. I was like watching, like I'm very grateful that Billy put me on Locale Gold. And I guess it was good that I was on because like they didn't have Iceman because he was in live and you know, they didn't have it was just him and Nightmare and shit and they were just like, you know, so they had me on, they had Sir Joseph Pesci on. It was nice. So I had a good time. But the funny thing is, Nightmare's crashing out, right? And he calls me a fucking casual viewer of Friday the 13th and for Nightmare on Street. Are you out of your fucking mind, dude? I had to make a separate video. I couldn't fucking believe it. That this fucking guy, like, and listen, I liked Nightmare, right? from watching him on Reapers, because Xylee loves him, so I started to love him. This motherfucker was crashing out, yelling at me, right? That I didn't get it. Didn't get it. Motherfucker, I've watched, and I thought about it, right? Not to feel old, but I saw Friday the 13th when I was 6. When I was 6! In the fucking theaters! Right? You weren't even born, motherfucker. What are you, like, 30? Right? I wish, I don't know if Gigi would allow that. I wish, though. I would want to show up as Sky Havoc for Gigi. But I don't know if, like, she, you know, they might be freaked out. I don't know. Like, you know, like, I tried to, it was so stupid. It was like, the hardest show to get on for some reason was Alpha, and I don't even fucking understand. Like, it was just him by himself. I was trying to see if I could be in, and he didn't call me up, and then I was in Locale Cash. They didn't even call me up, and then they usually call up anybody. So I'm like, wow. Like, Scooter didn't give me the time of day at all. And I'm like, all right. But Billy the Fridge, I remember, like, Billy, it was nice that Billy put me on there. I'm happy about that. That was nice of him. Yeah, but it was very nice. It was, you know what? I always loved Rastov and Billy and Xylee. So, like, it was really nice that Billy put me on. I'm very grateful for that, you know. I don't know. Live is just so, like, much. It's a lot. Like, and Billy asked me if I could handle being with Boogie Year, but like, they even made fun of that today. Like, there's too much stunts going on and too much shit going on. It got to be way too much. And they lost the aspect of it being a podcast. And now it's like, they need the donations. It's like, you lose track of the whole concept of it. And most of these shows don't rely on stunts, you know? But then again, they're not as popular as Live. But it's still like, I wish it got away from that. It's just way too much. And then it's like, it looks way too scripted in a way sometimes. Like, it's just so fucking forced, you know? Boogie's like a whole other animal. I don't know. Like, it's just, I don't understand how there's too much stunts. That's the point, is that, and then, oh, I don't know if you caught this, right? Now, this is funny. Maybe you could relay a message to that fucking idiot over there, Mr. Iceman, right? The motherfucker's doing an IRL, right? That's the whole storyline, right? That he's running from the Freemasons and everything, right? So, he passes... Yeah, I would love to do that too. I gotta figure out how to do that. But I'm watching Iceman do his IRL, right? So I'm like, let me play detective, right? Let me see how easy it is, right? Now, I know he's in Australia, right? Motherfucker passed by street signs, right? So I go on Google Maps, and I type in the fucking street sign. I found out exactly where the motherfucker was. I found out all the stores in the area. I found out the church, the name of the church, when the church was built, that he's near a fucking KFC and he's a Kmart and all this shit. And I'm like, oh, what a fucking dick. Like, you're so fucking retarded. Because if you actually had a villain, like a real life villain or a nut, that would do what I did, like just looking up, they would find the motherfucker. Like, seriously. If he really was in trouble, right? Like I flat out found him. I found the motherfucker exactly where he was. I'm telling the motherfucker, I'm like, bro, you fucking, like, I saw where you were, dumbass. So fucking stupid. I said it in the chat on fucking live. I'm like, we know where you, like, stop showing the street signs, you dumbass. It's just fucking hysterical. And I'm sorry, but he really is a fucking, like, I don't think that's an act. I think, because is he in gold today? Wasn't he supposed to show up today? I didn't see him in there. See, the thing is, like, people don't understand, I'm a nut. I'm way more, like, I don't do stunt. Oh, he did? I don't do stunts, but I'm probably more fucking nuts than Boogie. But Boogie does the stunts. I don't do fucking stunts, but I'm a fucking nut. Only I would come up with the concept of, oh, I'm going to be bored when I get to be number one and to be in competition with myself. Only I would do that. Yeah, he's probably on drugs. It's fucking ridiculous. Bro, he gets the fucking host role, like, and then you fucking probably got to throw it away. It's ridiculous. Do you really think that whole girl, what do they call that? Girl world shit? You think that's really going to take off? Or is that like a temporary thing? They're really trying to bring all these people in? I have no idea who these fucking people are. Amber Lynn Reed and like, I never even heard of these motherfuckers. Honestly. I've never even heard of these motherfuckers at all. Wow. I was watching Pitt, and I can't get over how, like, I think that's going to end with Yo Mama and fucking Clammy. I can't, they are fighting way too much. I don't think that's going to last at all. I got to tell you, though. I know, they got so many fucking views. But that's the point. You know what the point is? The point is it's not even Scooter. It's Amber Lynn Reed. No, it could be anybody that's a fucking host on there. Anybody. But that whole thing with Sweetie was funny as fuck. That was funny as fuck with the Scooter thing. Yeah, I don't know either, man. News to me. That's why I can't, it's like asking me to be on a cooking channel. I have no fucking idea. I have no idea. That's like a foreign concept. You asked me about gaming, you asked me about the Doctor Who community. Great. But this fucking girl world shit, I don't know anything about that. I can't even learn it. It's like Reed Richards trying to learn magic. When you don't even believe in magic. I can't fucking do it. I can't get I don't even know what the fuck she's about. I have no idea. They're not even doing videos on that, though. They're not even playing on Crypt. Not Crypt, Cracked. They haven't filmed in like a week, right? Like, it's like they abandoned the channel. I liked watching Joseph Pesci on there doing the Rocket League. I know. I would love to go on there. I started playing fucking Hollow Knight because of fucking Scooter playing it that time. And it wasn't even, he did it on like our regular stream or something. It wasn't even like I think he was playing Silk Song or some shit. Or maybe he was playing Hollow Knight, then he played Silk Song. I don't know. I think I don't know if Albert was doing it. I was like, oh, fucking, that's, you know. We'll see. It's, you know, we'll see. Because I don't have any of the equipment to have access to their fucking, you know. I don't know. I said to Billy, I said I should just dedicate a platinum. I told Rastov I was going to dedicate a platinum to him, but I said I'm probably going to dedicate a big platinum to Keemstar. You know, just as a thank you for having me on. You know, because I appreciate it. You know, I don't know if it's going to be the 11,000 platinum. It might. But then I was thinking, oh, you know, maybe it should be a game that Keemstar likes, you know, like Rocket League or some shit. Might. It might. I'm not saying it definitely is, but it might. I kind of wanted to wait until Halo 2 came out to dedicate it to him if there's a platinum for that, because supposedly he's a big Halo 2 fan, right? So that's coming on PlayStation soon, so I kind of wanted to... I know Rostov was, like, I was going to dedicate if I got that game he was talking about. What was that, Disclosure or some shit? I haven't bought that yet, but... I wish Rostov was back. I know he's doing his own thing. I try to catch him whenever I can. But I kind of wish, like, he was back. I liked Rostov. And Savage was funny, too. I like Batgirl, man. I thought that shit was funny, but she gained popularity from that a lot. But I like her, and she's always, like, very nice on X. Like, she, you know, liking my comments and shit. She's very nice. I like her. Meaning I like her, like, I like that she's a nice person. She has a good personality. She's not full of it like some people, you know. I would want to appear on Cafe with them. I think because, like, when I appeared on Live, I was on with Keemstar, Wings, Boogie, and Tommy C. They were all talking to me that time. So, like, I could see going on, like, Cafe and just talking about gaming briefly with Batgirl and Tommy C. But fucking back to Nightmare, I think he's great, and I think he should have another show. But he doesn't know his ass from his elbow. I'm sorry, he doesn't know his ass from his elbow with Friday the 13th. It's like the motherfucker never seen Friday the 13th in his life. I'm trying to say, right, because, like, I watched every movie, like, maybe thousands of times, right? Because of all the stuff that I love, right, Friday the 13th is, like, just like Doctor Who, gaming, right, all this shit. Friday the 13th's right there. That's one of my main shits, right? My father took me to see fucking these movies when I was super fucking young, right? My father's whole philosophy was he did not want me to be afraid of anything, right? So he took me to see everything, no discrimination, right? The only thing that I was deathly afraid of was The Exorcist and movies to do with the demonic stuff and reincarnation, because my whole entire family was ridiculously religious. And when I say ridiculously religious, my father had a relationship with the Vatican, and he kept flying out to see the Pope. Like, I'm talking ridiculous. So, because my family was ultra religious, you had to know every saint there was, you had to know Bible verses and shit. Like, my father's side of the family was super, super religious, right? My mom's side was religious, but not like my father's side. Like, I was deathly afraid of The Exorcist and reincarnation because, like, that shit was real. We were taught, like, you know, demons and everything that was real, so that scared the shit out of me. So I did not want to see any of that shit. I used to get, before there was even panic attacks, I got panic attacks when some of those movies came on, so I could not watch that shit, right? But my father, when I was fucking, like, what was I, 6? Like 1980, Friday the 13th came out. I'm in the fucking theater watching fucking Friday the 13th. And I'm like, I remember going to my grandmother, and she's like, "What did you see, Joseph?" I was like, "I saw a guy, and he was killing people, and it was great." And she's like, "What?" And she would be screaming at my father, "What are you doing?" And everything. Next thing I know, like, we're going to church extra, and my father's just like laughing, and she's like, "I don't want him to become a murderer." And all, oh my God, it was so funny. But I fucking loved it. When Jason got the hockey mask and shit, I was fucking talking about it when I was a kid. I'm like, "This is great, the hockey mask." And my grandmother was pissed. And my father was laughing, but he made me see, you know, obviously to distinguish, you know, that's fantasy and that's just whatever, and never to do that. That's fine. But Jason was my fucking favorite shit. I was like into that shit, like really, you know? And like that's why it's like I've watched every movie, I don't know how many fucking times. But when Freddy vs. Jason came out, right? They needed to give a weakness to Jason. Otherwise, he'd kick Freddy's fucking ass. Because Freddy had a weakness. You pull Freddy out of the dream, he's normal human being. He's fucking weak, right? Jason didn't have no fucking weaknesses, right? The fact that they put that shit in there that he's afraid of water, here's the big difference, right? You know, as a human being, people have fears, right? Right? People have fears, right? But when you conquer your fears, that's it. You conquered your fears. So after Jason died when he was drowned, and then he came back to life, he was no longer afraid of the water. He was always in the water. He was always killing people in the water. So he could not be afraid of the water if he regularly goes in Crystal Lake water. It's impossible. So why would he get afraid? Because he saw water spitting around, he doesn't even think of his fucking childhood. He's an adult now, and he fucking kills people. So that was the dumbest fucking thing ever. Nightmare's like, you're a casual fan. Because you didn't get it. Oh, I got it, motherfucker, because I'm a writer too, so I got it more than anybody else. And I got it that they were fucking wrong for doing that. Plain and simple. Wrong for doing that. You're not afraid of the water. Sorry. Don't, and it was so stupid. It's like, one's afraid of fire and one's afraid of what? No, and that's ridiculous. I made a video response. Nightmare, you dumb fucking shit. No fucking idea. Alright, bro. If you talk to anybody, tell Gigi I want to fuck up here. I want to pop on there like fucking Sky Havoc and just be like fucking nuts. One day. I gotta get my shit together with my gaming. I gotta get this thing going with the 11,000th platinum, or get close to it or whatever, and figure out what I want to do and what I want to platinum. But thank you, Mau Mau. Thank you, bro, for everything. Hopefully the next time I'm on Locale soon. Maybe before my birthday. My birthday is February 12th. 212. So. Now can I get this platinum? It would be nice. Oh, shit. This game is ridiculous. They call it shovelware? I don't know how. It's ridiculous. This game's ridiculous. I beat it already once. I got the platinum already once, guys. There's like 2 trophies I gotta get. I gotta get the 500 score, right? And then I gotta beat level 10. And then I get the platinum. I did it once on a live stream. Oh, come on. I wasn't paying attention to where it was on the screen. Yeah, don't try to fucking school me when it comes to Friday the 13th, because you'll fucking lose. You'll fucking lose. No fucking way. Tell me Jason's afraid of the water. Get the fuck out of here. If he was afraid of the water, he wouldn't go in the motherfucking water. Common motherfucking sense, Nightmare, you fucking idiot. What a fucking idiot. He's a casual fan for believing that bullshit for Freddy vs. Jason. It's like you never watched a goddamn Friday the 13th movie in your life. How many fucking people did he kill in the water? Get the fuck out of here, bro. Fuck out of here with your shit. Motherfucker's gonna tell me he's fucking afraid of the water. Why is he in the water, dumbass? Motherfucker crashing out because I said it. Well, we need a Friday the 13th movie and not a goddamn beer commercial either. I'm glad they pulled that shit, because that was trash. That was like an embarrassment that they put that shit in there. And Jason looked like a skinny fuck, which is ridiculous. Like, they don't get the concept that he fucking drowned and he's got, like, super fucking strength, right? Because obviously him fucking dying and then coming back to life, he's super fucking strong, obviously, because he keeps healing, right? Common fucking sense. But then you're doing a fucking beer commercial type of 15-minute movie that he's a fucking scrawny fuck, but then he has strength to throw people through the window? No, dude. Like, don't even tell me that shit. Like, that's just stupid shit. And that hockey mask, please. Get the fuck out of here. I don't give a fuck that Greg Nicotero fucking invented the mask. Fuck out of here. They need to fucking honestly, like, put the game back where you can get the trophies for it. Or do a patch where you can fucking, you know, you don't need the online shit. But that's never gonna fucking happen. Unless they do an enhanced version like they did Little Nightmares or something. But even that, Little Nightmares, they did an enhanced version, but they didn't give you a fucking platinum. That's retarded. So how is that enhanced if there's no platinum? You need to add a platinum to that. I get so mad when there's a game that's out that doesn't have a platinum. I understand Arcade Archives was famous for it, but then they even got a platinum for the second Arcade Archives, right? So, but I'm just against, they all should have platinums. That should be a goddamn fucking rule. You should not be allowed to release a game on the PlayStation Store unless it has a fucking platinum. I will say that to the goddamn end. You should not have a fucking... And that other guy, that guy pissed me off. That guy with those racing car games, right? That guy released a fucking expensive game, right? What was it, $4.99, $5.99, $6.99? With only 4 trophies? That's a ripoff. And it's broken? Come on, dude. Come on, dude. You can't patch that? You're a fucking dick. You should still patch that. I don't give a fuck how old it is. It should be a moral fucking thing that your game's fucked up and you gotta fucking patch it. Don't make it like about profitability. Same thing like Airy. They pissed me off. The Epic R games. Now you're putting out airy games that it's not even the bird anymore. It's an owl. You think we're fucking stupid. Because you don't want to, like, you want to get away from the bad reputation. How about you fucking patch those games so that way you can get the platinum for it? And then that's the end of your bad reputation. How about actually do that? Or hire a fucking PR person to figure it out for you. Talk to me. What do you need to do? Fix those broken games, asshole. That's it. Now. In 2026. You could get rid of that whole streak on you never yeah, it took you years to patch the fucking game, but you'll get rid of that negative reputation that actually fucking did it. And then you don't need no fucking owl. You could do like fucking Airy 37. No problem. Did I just... Oh, I got a trophy. Oh. Look at that. I got a trophy. I didn't get the platinum, but I accomplished something. That's cool. Got the 500 score. All right. Took like how long? An hour to get a trophy? Maybe? How long? Now if I get the platinum, that'll be good. You have to pay attention to how all these things are, right? Like you can't even, you gotta like, it's a luck-based game too. Like you really gotta, you know. I really gotta get this platinum, man. I gotta get this out of the way. Oh. This is like a thing. I gotta get this platinum. It's driving me nuts. I got it already once. I gotta do it again. Gotta drink some Gatorade. I think I'm getting dehydrated. Zero sugar, by the way, so don't get crazy. Don't get crazy. Zero sugar. Oh my God. You know what it is? This game is like finicky. It's like very, like every little goddamn detail. Like you gotta like really pay attention, right? Like, come on, bro. Like, come on, bro. How the fuck are you gonna do that? In some cases, you can't speed through it. Like here, you gotta wait, right? Okay, past that. Here, you see that. This one's slow. Okay. This, you cut its speed through that right away. Okay, good. This one, perfect. Just did that, right? Now I gotta watch here, right? And I not paying attention that I ran into that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Come on, bro. I could have had that one. This is like, it's like... Oh my God. Jesus. People make fun of shovelware, but I like to see fucking people play this. I like to see Boogie play this. It's only $1. See if he could fucking do it. I know he's a gamer. Damn it. Timing is everything. Everything. I was bugging out because I was trying to see. It's so like this, like games like this, like you gotta cross the exact moment. That drives me nuts. It's like, come on, dude. I can't sometimes. Like I was able to get the 500 score, which is fantastic, but that's not the platinum. You got to pass level 10. So this is the first level. That's shit. This is the second level. Okay. This is the third level. Okay. I didn't get it that time. Sometimes you can't speed through it. Okay, that's 2. Okay, that's 3. Dead already. Okay. Oh my God. Shit. It's always like level 6, level 7. Like I screw up with. I mean, you've seen me do the live stream where I did it before. But it's just like, I could, try to do it again. Jesus Christ. And this is shovelware. My ass. Oh, come on. That was impatient. That's one thing I don't have. I have no patience with shit. I don't. God. Oh, my God. You know when you want a game over? Like, you just want this game over with. How are you supposed to know that? You just came into the level. How are you supposed to know that? You don't even know what the level looks like right after it. Like, how are you supposed to know whether to run or, like, you just got to take that risk. You don't know. Can't always speed through it. Like, right there, you can't speed through that. You got to wait. But how do you know when to wait? You just got to take that risk. Sometimes you get it, sometimes you don't. I couldn't figure it out that time. And I was right there too. I think that was like 9. There was too much shit. All I had to do was one more level after that, and I kind of like fucked it up. All right, guys. I got a trophy. Great. It's not always about the platinum, but I got something accomplished. I'll come back to this. I'm going to eat something. Thank you so much. I'll see you in a couple hours. Take care. Bye for now.